Hey, Nathan here, welcome back to another Final Fantasy X video. In this video, we are going to continue where we left off. In the last video, I ended that video shortly after I started it. I wasn't feeling that well, so I just ended that video. In this video, I'm going to start off by going through the sphere grid. I did a whole bunch of grinding off camera. You can see everybody has at least 10 levels they need to spend, and I have about 11,000 gil now. So before I get to the sphere grid, before I did all that grinding work, I wanted to make sure I had enough ability spheres. So what I did, I wanted to do the sphere grid on camera, but what I did was I gave Wakka the extract ability. And that allowed me to get a lot of ability spheres. Now, if you look at my items, you remember in the last video and all the videos that I was running very low on ability spheres. Now I have about 67, so I'll be set for a little while. Alright, so let's get started on the sphere grid. Titus got a little bit more levels. He seemed to be a little bit lacking in the stats department, so let's go ahead and get started with him. Alright, so let's go down here, and I'll move to this location. The desktop was muted, so sorry about that. Now let's use the ability sphere. So now he has haste, so that's good. For those of you that haven't played this game or any Final Fantasy games, haste will allow that character to move more quickly. You know, everybody takes turns. If you have haste, you take more turns, and your turn comes back quickly. So I want to move to that location. I'll use speed sphere. Let me turn this down a little bit on my end. Use strength sphere. Nope, that is power sphere. So I get more defense and I get more strength. Alright. So I'm gonna hit harder. I'm gonna have more defense, more evasion. That means I can avoid attacks more. Provoke. There's a need for that in the end of the game, but I really don't use it that much early on in the game. Accuracy, agility, and health will be increased as well. And more defense, so that should be good. Alright, so that's it for Titus. Now let's move Wakka. Move here. Give Wakka a little bit more mana. We'll get a lot more of those later on in the game. But I'm giving that to him in order to have more dark attack and all the other special attacks that Wakka can do. Aim, that will increase accuracy. Alright, almost done with him. Lux Sphere, no. Magic Sphere, no. Alright, I'm gonna give a Magic Sphere to Lulu. So I'm gonna move here. Magic Sphere. And that increases magic defense. Or, I'm sorry, magic. HP and defense. Alright. Power Sphere for more defense and more evasion. And even more evasion. Lulu's pretty good about evading attacks. There's the magic defense. More MP. More magic. Alright, so Lulu's sphere grid is done. Yuna's. I'm not gonna go back and get these null abilities. That might be something I teleport back to once we get a teleport sphere. Some more magic. And defense. Life. That means I can use that instead of Phoenix down. Use this. Move there. I want to use Power Sphere for more health. More health up top as well. And let's see what that ability is. Pray. Alright. Okay. So Yuna's sphere grid, all of her levels are done. Oren, I'm gonna use a HP sphere. And I'm gonna use a strength sphere. Oren's pretty much gonna be the tank. He's gonna have the highest HP. Later on in the game, pretty much everybody will have everything. The same HP, the same attack. Because I'm gonna complete the sphere grid for all the characters. But for right now, Oren's gonna be the tank. He's gonna have the most HP out of all the characters. So if I need somebody to take damage, he's gonna be the one to do that. Let's move. Let's move here. Extract power. I might go. Let's see. Let's look at Titus again. Yeah. I'm gonna save that Lux Sphere. I was gonna use it on Titus or Oren, but I think I'm gonna use it at with Titus. All right. Use power. More health. More mana. Guard. That's a very useful ability. Again, he's gonna have the most health. He can, if somebody's about to get attacked, he will move and he will take the damage that other person would have taken. That would have helped me a lot when I was doing level grinding, so I'm glad I have that now. Kimari. Alright, use ability. Extract mana. I'm gonna move back down here. I'm gonna get all these. Alright. Kimari's sphere grid is not really good. Pretty much have to go to these little small sections and then move back, which causes more S levels. Use mana. Nope, no luck. Alright. So that's all the characters. Delay attack is the next ability that Titus will get. Okay. So let me save this. Alright. Let's get going. And I have overdrives with everybody, so that's nice. Alright, let me get Lulu in here to attack the hat. So I grinded until I got to level 10 with everybody, and then it kind of peaked at that point. It took me a long time to get 11 on the other guys. So 10 is... having it at 10 was kind of the best I could do without really doing useless grinding. I'll still attack these guys. Any experience is good. Kamari just got another level, that's nice. And it'll give me a chance to get more money. Okay. Hopefully the unit's good enough for this fight coming up. Let me get Kamari out of here and put Waka in here to attack the flying guy. Alright. Oh, I didn't look at the equipment that I got for all that. That's strength plus 5. Yeah, that's still pretty good. See, I have defense plus 5. Yeah, that's still good there. Sensor and piercing. Yeah, that's still good. Fire, ice, and lightning ward. Yeah, that's good. Katana piercing. Oh, distill power. Nah. Bracer and secret. Yeah, so he'll gain more HP. So might as well equip that because the other one doesn't have any abilities. So equip that. A Rod of Wisdom. That's the only one I have. And Blue Rain. That's the only one I have. And armor. Guardian. Nah. Oh, he finally has something. MP plus 5 or Guardian. I'll use that. Strength plus 3. Okay, use all that. Alright. So that takes care of equipment.
summoner party.
You too are a summoner?
My name is Belgamine. You are?
My name is Yuna.
The High Summoner's daughter. I've heard much of you. But you are still fresh on the road, are you not?
Yes, I am.
I might have a few things to teach you. Let us see which are stronger. My Aeons or yours? A one-on-one match. Not to the death, of course. What do you say?
You get... The item you get here is really... It's okay. It's not great, but might as well fight.
I'll do my best.
Good. Before we begin... Your Aeons have been healed. You can fight with your full strength. Come. Show me how strong of a link you forged with your Aeons.
So the only thing with this is Belgamine will summon an Aeon, and I cannot summon that Aeon. I have to summon any other Aeon I have. So I have to use Veil 4. Alright, so let's... That really doesn't delay his attack coming up. It delays it later on. If you look at the right side, I'm looking at the attack. So might as well just use that. Alright, then I'll attack again. So the bar on Ifrit, right to the right of Belgamine's head, is a bar on Ifrit. That's his overdrive. Once it gets full, he'll do his overdrive. So I need to use shield once that gets full. Alright, and Aeon's attributes rise with those of its summoner. Thus, the Ifrit one summoner calls may be different from one called by another summoner. Because this Ifrit's strength and HP are both high, it will win in a straight fight. Try fighting using your Aeon's shield and boost commands. Shield stops your Aeon's overdrive gauge, but it reduces the amount of damage it receives. Boost accelerates the overdrive gauge, but increases the amount of damage received. Shield is best when you expect the enemy to hit your Aeon with a powerful attack, like their overdrive. This Ifrit alternates between attack, meteor strike. A meteor strike is coming up next, so defend your Aeon with shield. So it does attack, meteor strike. So I need to hit right and shield. And then it will protect against meteor strike. Next he will attack, so I don't need to shield against that. Next he will meteor strike, so I will need a shield. I can attack. Shield. Alright, attack. Veil 4 hits a lot of evasive, so that's good. So he just attacked. Let's shield again. Alright, let's attack. Let's attack again. Alright. If I do the overdrive, he is going to... Yeah, that's going to be very bad. Because I do the overdrive, he will attack 3 times. So... let me do shield here. So I did that because the 3 he will attack next, he will do attack, meteor strike, attack. Energy ray or energy blast, it doesn't make a difference. So I'm hoping this will kill Ifrit. If it doesn't, I'm probably gonna die. I could... yeah, let me attack a few more times. That will be my last thing I do. So he just did meteor strike, so I'm gonna attack again. Hopefully I evade and don't take any damage. I took damage. So now he's gonna meteor strike. So I need a shield. Alright. That's what I'm doing. Overdrive time. I was worried about that. There we go.
Stop. That is enough.
So I didn't get any AP for that.
Not bad for one so young. I underestimated you. Take this. You've earned it. You show promise. With more training, you could defeat Sin.
Thank you. But I think you might defeat Sin before I am able to.
I cannot.
Huh?
Or should I say, I was not able to.
You mean...
Farewell, Yuna. We'll meet again.
Alright, so let's take a look at that. Yeah, it just... HP plus 10, and it protects against silence. It's not great, but it's better than Water Ward. So at the moment, it's my best terrain. Alright, let's continue. So let's see if I can demonstrate what Guard will do. So he took damage himself, but if I defend and defend, Lulu is going to be attacked, so Orin guarded that. Alright, let's get Kamari in here.
See ya! Told ya!
There's a chest up here. And there are more guys here that are stronger. So this area it's probably the better place to level up if you're doing this. But I didn't want to progress farther than that one area. So if you're playing this game on your own, this is probably the best area to level up. So let me use Yuna's Cure. Oh, by the way, pray it restores some HP for all allies. I don't use it that much. If everybody could use a little bit of HP and I don't have anything else to do, I obviously do that, so. Let's talk to...
Our prayers are with you.
No, that wasn't the one I wanted to talk
Lady
to.
Summoner.
You're a summoner? Yes. My name is Yuna. I'm Callie. Nice to meet you, Callie. Lady Yuna, are you going to bring us the calm? Yes. Very soon. Yay!
We're looking forward to another calm, my Lady Summoner.
I'll do my best.
And good luck to your guardians as well.
What's the calm?
The calm is a time of peace. It comes after a summoner defeats sin and lasts until sin reappears.
Huh?
Sin dies and is reborn.
I get it. I thought it was weird. Yuna's dad defeated Sin 10 years ago, right? But Sin's still here. Didn't make much sense till now. Wait, if it just comes back...
Don't say it isn't worth it. Because it is.
Even for a little while, people can sleep in their beds without being afraid. That kind of time is worth anything. Don't say it isn't worth it. Your words that day, Yuna, I remember them well.
All right. Kamari can actually attack the flying guys relatively well, but it's still Waka's the one you want to use for that.
You called? Yeah. Ow.
I'm gonna get Lulu in here to attack that. Alright guys, I'm going to take a short break and I'll be right back. Alright, let's get back to the game. There's a blitzball here. We can kick it. Hey, that was my ball. Alright, let's keep going.
Let's see some hustle.
Let me get Orin back in here because we have a powerful guy. Kamari attack that. Switch Lulu out with Titus.
Back in the fray.
So Titus's speed increased. As you saw, he just attacked twice.
Farewell.
So I'll have plenty of gil for Awaka, so that's nice. Nothing there. There we go. Got a new overdrive mode.
Thought so.
I'm not sure if they actually discussed that in a tutorial. So if I go to status and Titus. Not status. Overdrive. Alright, so overdrive Titus. I can set mode, hit backspace, and set mode. Okay. So I'm currently set to stoic. It charges when the character takes damage. So whenever I get hit, the overdrive fills up. Warrior charges when the character damages an enemy. Slayer is charges when the character defeats an enemy. So if you do a lot of damage, you want to use Warrior. If you expect to take a lot of damage, you want to set it to stoic. And if you kill a lot of enemies, Slayer. I'm going to keep it at stoic for right now. I'm actually going to go to abilities and cure Titus and Kimari. My usual preference for Auron is to set him up with guard and give him a weapon that has counterattack. And if possible, give him a lot of evasive, so he will guard.
So, how shall we do this?
If any of the other two characters take damage, he will take that damage for them, and if he evades it, either way, he'll counterattack with a hit. Obviously, when you complete the sphere grid for everybody, that becomes less necessary. Alright, here's a chest. 2,000 gil. Let me put Waka in here.
It's over. I'm good, yeah?
This will be a little bit difficult. Let me bring Lulu in here.
Let's end this.
Alright, so I haven't used this yet, I don't think. She has a special, which is Focus, and it raises the party's magic and magic defense. So I'm going to raise everybody's magic, which increases my magic. And the magic defense is for when they use fire. For Waka, I will just attack. And I'm going to switch Kimari out with Yuna. Alright, we got a lot of overdrive modes being learned here. So bring Yuna back in here. White magic cure. Can cure Waka a little bit. Alright, Lulu. So now I can use Blizzard on these guys. Alright. 1 down. 2 to go. So if you hit them 3 times, they will explode. So I want to prevent that. Black Magic Blizzard. Lulu seems to have the lowest amount of health. So next time I get an HP sphere, I'll probably use it on Lulu. I like to keep people relatively balanced. Obviously, I want to give more HP to Auron before the end of the game, because he's going to be the tank. He's going to have the most health. But I don't want Lulu to have, 500 less health than everybody else. So let me change my formation and put Titus back in there instead of... no. I've changed my mind. I like that lineup. Okay. Let me defend. I can actually do a power break with this guy. And let me get Kimari back in here. Might need to use a potion shortly. Or I could always just guard.
Enough.
Alright, so I'm going to use the Cure ability. Unit has 88 out of 124 MP.
That's how it's done.
Usually the issue with Orin is he attacks hard, but it's very slow. So a lot of enemies avoid his attack.
Hey, we saw the game! You guys were great!
Congratulations, Waka.
Hey, stop loafing around.
The Lady Summoner and her guardians...
This mission requires our full attention. We've no time to waste. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Apologies, ma'am.
Carry on.
See, keep your head down, say sir a lot, and you'll do fine.
Right, sir.
Hey, Yuna. Even though Yevon rejected us, we still believe in you. That won't ever change.
Thank you, Sir Luzu, Sir Gada. But, you know, it's not too late for you to go back to Besaid and...
We should be going, sir.
Alright. Another chest up there. I think Dark Attack will work with him too. So that will help while fighting this guy if you're having trouble with that.
Piece of cake.
Alright.
We'll defeat Sin any way we can.
But Yevon's teachings say...
Enough.
I only meant to... Are you all right? Lady Summoner? Yes, I am Yuna. It is an honor, my lady. My name is Shalinda. I am a disciple of Yevon.
What was all that about? The Crusaders operation?
You mean the one Gata and Luzu were talking about?
I heard they were to use Forbidden Machina. I had to stop them.
Huh? Why?
The use of Machina is strictly forbidden by the Yevon priesthood.
That's bad, yeah?
Let them use whatever they want. They still won't defeat Sin.
But it's not about defeating Sin. The teachings of Yevon must be upheld.
Yeah, right.
But you don't understand. The Crusaders won't even listen to me. And it's all because I'm just a lowly acolyte. Don't say that. Well, I haven't been a summoner for very long myself, you see. Still, I can't put myself down every time I fail. People are depending on me. They're depending on both of us. Yes. Yes, you're right, my lady. Absolutely right. Thank you so much, Lady Yuna. Now, I feel I have the courage to finish my training.
Alright, let's get that chest up here. Three eye drops. Let's take Waka out and use Lulu.
That's how it's done.
We should be running up to Awaka soon, where I think I only have... Yeah, I should only have 4,100 or 4,001 gil left to give him. Because I already gave him 6,000. Alright.
We rest here.
But this isn't our bed shop.
Is that a problem?
They don't believe in Yevon. And in Luca, they kidnapped Yuna.
Where were her guardians?
Oh.
Sir Orin's just concerned about your health.
I'm not tired one bit.
Well, I am.
As if I could sleep.
Alright, let's save this. Create a new save data. Alright, let's talk to Lulu quick.
This might be the last time we can rest like this.
That sunset was different from the one I saw in Kilika. It was quiet, almost gentle. What you up to?
Pretty.
Sure is.
I wish I could live in a place like this. Peaceful. Living with a smile on my face every day.
You can, once you beat Sin, right?
But then, a new Sin will be born anyway.
Well, then you can just beat it again.
I wish I could.
Hey, you can. Trust me. You are the best summoner out there. Yuna, why does Sin always come back?
Sin is our punishment for our vanity. And it will not go away until we've atoned.
How do we do that? What did we do that was so bad in the first place? Ah. Was it using lots of Machina or something? Oh. Wait, was that such a bad thing, really?
It's funny.
Hmm?
Ever since I was young, I never questioned it. But now that you ask me if it is that bad or not, I don't know. There are so many things I don't know.
Well, then we're the same. Oh, such thinking is very unbecoming of a summoner. Sound like Micah?
That's not very nice, you know.
You know, during a game, you have to think of Blitz and nothing else, you know?
Okay.
You can't think, that's a cute girl in the fifth seat from the right. And you can't be thinking about where you're gonna go on that date. Because the minute you do, that's when you lose. You see, Yuna, what I mean is, you really shouldn't worry, you know? After we beat Sin, that's when you can worry about the future.
I guess.
But Yuna, how are you supposed to beat something big like that?
The final summoning. It's the only way to defeat Sin. The only way. With it, we can call the final Aeon. That's the goal of the pilgrimage. The faith of the final summoning lies waiting in the far north to greet summoners that complete their pilgrimage. At the world's edge in Xanarkand.
In Xanarkand?
She means the ruins of a city destroyed 1,000 years ago.
You sure it's ruins?
That's what I've heard.
You'll see it for yourself soon enough. Yuna, come back inside.
You will go with us to Xanarkand?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go to Xanarkand to see it with my own eyes. I knew it couldn't be my Xanarkand, but I had to make sure.
Alright, a little cutscene there. Let's save again. You're a guardian, right? I think this will help. So, level 1 key sphere. The sphere monitor will teach you how to use it. Have you read the instructions yet? Yeah, I read it. And you should be okay. So let me discuss that. So, where I am right now, that's a level 2 lock. I need to use a level 2 key sphere to unlock that. Level 1 should be somewhere. No. N zooms out. Looks like there's a level 1 here. Okay. So I'll need to use a level 1 key sphere whenever I see a level 1 lock. Alright.
Pinto-sa.
Sorry?
Forgive me, sir. I meant to say pardon me, but it came out in Al-Bed.
Oh, you're in Al-Bed.
Mm-hmm. I am Rin, owner of this establishment. Hela Dusadwi.
Huh?
It means nice to meet you.
Ah, well, Heli do sad we to you too.
Mm-hmm. If you are interested, Al-Bed primers can be found all over Spira. Finding them and learning our language might be fun. Here, let me give you one in commemoration of our meeting. Although you might want to be careful where you speak our language.
Yeah, I hear Al-Bed aren't liked much. Sorry.
Adeki Krisa.
Someone help! The chocobos!
That's our cue. Let's go.
Huh?
Oh, Thank you for your help. Please, use this.
Huh?
So we got an Albed Primer and 2 Mega Potions. So let me look at the... I think it's under key items. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just want to make sure we didn't miss any. Alright. So it sounds like something's going on outside.
To the Chocobo Corral.
Alright, boss fight. Let's use a little bit of overdrives here. That's what I was saving these for. Lulu, let's just defend with Lulu. And for Orin, let's use Dragon Fane. Ah. So if you don't get that, you do a lot less damage. Alright, let's get Yuna in here and let's just defend. Kamari, let's take you out and get Titus in here. Special cheer. Let's get Waka in here. And let's try to use our overdrive. Ah! Didn't get that either. Not very good with his overdrives. There we go, that's what I was looking for.
Push it back.
So I'll just attack with Orin. I'm going to put Titus back in here. I'm going to use his overdrive. Spiral Cut. I'm gonna get Lulu in here, and I'm going to do a grand summon for Veil for it. And the grand summon just has the Aeon have their full overdrive bar. I'll use Energy Blast. Alright, let's use Sonic Wings now. And attack. So Veil 4 is gone. Alright. So he only has 2,981 health, so that's good. After I hit with Orin, I'll bring out Lulu and I'll start using fire magic against him. And let's bring out Titus, and let's see if we can just kill this guy. There we go, another overdrive mode. Fire. Uh-oh.
So, we're to be pushed off a cliff.
So that's bad. Let me get Yuna back in here. Let me summon Ifrit. Even though he shouldn't have that much health left. I want to make sure I can actually kill him before he knocks us over the cliff. Yeah, 242. So this should kill him. We didn't get an overkill, but that's alright.
Have you an interest in renting some chocobos? As a token of our gratitude, the first time is free of charge. Please, ask the attendant if you wish to rent.
Thank you so much for saving the chocobos.
Alright. So I'm actually going to jump on the chocobo here.
Oh, hello. No charge this time.
If you don't beat that boss, you'll have to pay, I think it's 500 or maybe it's 1,000 gil for riding a chocobo. Let me take a quick break and I'll be right back. Enjoy the chocobo music for a little bit, because I'll cut out the be right back screen. Alright, so let's get going. So this will allow me to progress faster in this area. And there's a few items that I can get that I would not be able to get without the chocobo. If you see, right next to me is a chocobo feather, which will allow me to jump onto that platform, which will be a chest. And I believe with the chocobo, there's no encounters. You don't fight. Heat Lance, that should be for Kimari. Piercing and Fire Strike. I'm going to keep Hunter's Spear for that. And there should be another Albed Primer here. Yep. Albed Primer. Alright. And Awaka should be on the old road, which we're coming up. Two high potions. Alright, in case anybody wants to know, backspace, you can get off the chocobo using backspace.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a summoner?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
You dare impede a summoner's pilgrimage?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
Useless. Oh, it's you. As you can see, not even summoners can pass. But they'll call on us in the end. Just wait and see. In the meantime, I think I'll have a nap. Oh, Bartello.
Interesting. Alright. Save this. Alright, so let's get back on the chocobo. And this should be the old road, which Awaka should be here. So is Lucille, I believe that's who that is.
What are you doing on this road?
Oh, you know.
I see. The high road ends over there. However, we have sealed off the area beyond for the duration of our operation here. You may ask the gate captain up ahead if you need to pass through. You must first go to the end of the high road in order to get back on the new road.
Alright, let's get back on the chocobo. There's Awaka.
Coming down to the old road was a mistake. You can't run a business with no customers. Say, can I interest you in something?
I'll let him
Spare
work
some
you.
change, lad?
Yep. Alright, so I need to give him 10,001 total. So I need 4,001. No sweat.
Make it up to you, that I will. Coming down to the... You can't run a business... Say, spare some...
Alright, so now I have 10,001, so we're set. Nah. Cancel.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get back on the chocobo. Because there's a chest here. Alright, and there's a few, at least one chocobo feather that we could use to get more items. So let me make a note, or let me get rid of the Awaka note, because we're done with Awaka. Alright. There's a chocobo feather. Fortune sphere. Thought there was one more, I guess not. Alright. Let's continue.
Gata and Luzu reporting, sir.
This is the last of them.
Good to have you with us. Go on through.
Show me how to play Blitz sometime.
Wait around. We'll have Sin beaten in no time. Any donation toward Operation Mi'ihen would be greatly appreciated.
So this isn't really useful. You gain some items by doing these, but none of it's really good. Alright, let's continue.
I'm sorry, I can't let you pass.
Okay.
You're a summoner, and her guardians, right? Sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm sorry, I can't let... Hey, you're a summoner, and her guardian. What, they didn't tell you? We're bringing Sin Spawn from all over Spira here. Sin Spawn inevitably draws Sin, right? We're going to lure it into a trap.
Alright. So if we can't progress, we'll just go back and then Seymour will come.
So, we meet again, Lady Yuna.
Yes?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can do?
Well...
I see.
Maester Seymour, let me show you to the command center.
Hold. I have a request.
Yes, Your Grace.
I need to have Summoner Yuna and her guardians let through to the command center.
But Maester Seymour... Maester Seymour, sir.
Do not worry. I will take full responsibility.
Very well, they may pass.
It is done.
Oh, thank you, Your Grace.
Yuna, it's time to go.
Oh, right.
Who does he think he is?
He's a maester. Better get used to it, yeah?
Alright, let's get going. This is another good area to level up.
All hail, Maester Seymour.
Brave crusaders of Spira, protectors of all Spira. Believe in the path you have chosen. Let faith be your strength. I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
Sir! What's going on? Why is Maester Seymour backing the Crusaders, eh? They're using Albed's Machina. They're violating the teachings.
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good. Waka, I think Maester Seymour sees that too.
Lulu?
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
Ah, Sir Oren. It is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
I've got nothing to say about it.
I see. Sir Oren must be a great asset as a guardian.
Your Grace.
Please, there's no need for formalities.
Excuse me. Maester Seymour, why is your lordship present here, sir?
Please, speak as you normally would.
Isn't this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should. However, both the Crusaders and the Al Bhed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mihen was born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure. And I, Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon, as a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see them.
Beg your pardon, but that's not something a Maester should say.
Then pretend I didn't say it.
You're kidding.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour. But you know, some of the things he said that day, they made a lot of sense to me.
Alright. So like I said, this is another good area to level up. If you talk to a few people, you will get some items. High potion.
Excuse me, Lady Summoner Yuna?
Yes.
The command center. Maester Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
Thank you.
Take that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
Alright, so we have to go this way. It's more or less the same guys, but there will be a few other ones. So let me bring Lulu out.
Well then, what next?
So I can kill these guys with a blizzard attack. I'm also going to replace Yuna with Waka.
Bring it on.
That was a big crit. Alright, blizzard again. I'm going to put Kimari in here to finish it off. So Yuna and Titus didn't get any experience, but that's alright. Oh, here's a Waka.
Good day, lad. Sneak past the guards, I did.
So, let's see if he has any weapons and let's see if they're any better. That one is for Titus. Let's see, Titus has 920 HP. Yeah, might as well get that. And by the way, those prices are a lot cheaper because I gave him 10,000 gil. Well, 10,001. So I'm going to get the metal shield, this one. Yes. Sure. Rod of Wisdom, no. Magic Rain. HP and MP. No. No Frost. No. Yes, because Lulu only has Lightning Ward. I want to give her more MP and HP. Light Bracer for Orin. That's Slow Ward. No. Alright.
We're making a fortune with Operation Mayhem prices. But you, lad, you get a discount. I owes you one, eh?
Now, let's see if he has any items. Let's buy some antidotes. And some eye drops. And echo screens. Phoenix down. I'm gonna get a few of those. And a few potions as well. Just in case if Yuna dies, I can use Phoenix down and potion without worrying. Let me sell some of my weapons that I'm not going to use. So sensor and piercing are equipped. This is piercing and water strike, so I don't want to use that. I'll sell that. Thunderball, I'll sell that. Bright shield, sell that. Ice brand, sell that. Bracer, sell that. P blade, sell. I'll sell that one. Metal shield, sell that one. Pretty much anything that's not equipped, I might possibly sell. Sleep, these are all sleep, so sell. That's just piercing, it's silence touch. That's for Titus, don't want to use that. P steel, that's Titus, don't want to use that. Lucid, that's confused ward. No. Normal shield, P ball. Harpoon. Harpoon, white wind, heat lance. Alright, so I'm back up. I have more gil now, I believe, than before I bought all those items and weapons. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so I'm gonna have to put Lulu back in. I need to keep walking in there though. So I'm gonna replace Kimari with Lulu. Black Magic Blizzard. Let's attack the big guy. Lulu's not looking that good. Let's use Blizzard Fury. There's probably a better way to do that with the keyboard. If anybody knows, just let me know. Oh, I was afraid of that. I'm gonna put Yuna back in here, and I'm gonna use life.
Return to us.
And I'm gonna heal Orin. And I'm gonna put Waka back in here to attack the bomb.
It's over.
There we go. I still think I'm pretty well set on the levels. Let me go through the sphere grid. And zoom in. Alright, so let's move here. What was that? Luck sphere. Fortune sphere. Alright, so that activates a luck node. Alright. I'm gonna save that. Hopefully I don't accidentally use that. Move. And attack. Move Kimari here. So delay attack. That's another one I don't really use. I rarely use that. Alright, I'll move here. I'm trying to decide if I want to use that level 1 trying to decide if I want to get rid of that level 1 lock. That's just HP and defense. HP and defense. No, because I want to get to these abilities before the next boss. So, I'm going to just move and get that as fast as I can. So I need 1, 2, 3 more levels for Lulu. Alright, that's everybody. Let's go back there, use abilities, Yuna, cure, let's just cure everybody. Alright, let's change the formation up a bit. Actually, that's fine. Alright, let's continue. Save. There is increasing fiend activity. This may not be much help, but got a high potion out of that. Alright. So I don't usually talk to everybody in the game. Obviously, if you talk to a lot of people, you'll get some items. So it's a good idea to do that during your playthrough. Alright, Sonic Boom. So I need to bring out Titus.
Got you covered.
So let's look at the delay attack. So as you see in the help, delays action of an enemy. However, look at the right side. It doesn't really do anything. So it's really no point to do that. Alright, I want to actually just attack. And I will use Dark Attack. And I'll replace Lulu with Orin. Alright, more overdrive modes. So I'm just going to quickly burn this guy down, just attack. I'm actually going to switch Orin's overdrive mode since he does a lot more damage than everybody else. It depends how you want his playthrough to be. So set mode warrior. So when character damages enemy. So if you are more interested in guarding, you want to use stoic. If you want to attack more, which I'll do a lot more attacking than I will guard. I will use guard quite a bit, but I will mostly attack. So I'm going to switch it to warrior. Alright, so let's keep on going.
Watch and weep, Crusaders!
Alright, so I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna have to attack with Orin. Waka can kill that guy. Orin can kill that guy. And I'll put Lulu back in and Blizzard. Yes. So if you didn't really level up in the previous area, this is a good place to level up. Let me bring in Kimari here. Kimari has piercing as well. Blizzard. And I'll put Waka back in. And attack him. Alright, here's a chest that contains 1,000 gil. A summoner's entourage. Please accept this. 10 potions. Alright, Sawaka will kill that guy. Alright, Waka learned that too. Now the thing with that guy, when you attack, he'll release pollen. And that will poison and silence. No, it'll just sleep. It just puts him to sleep. So let me bring Orin back in here and attack that. Alright. Okay.
We've been
Here's
expecting
Lucille.
you. Please proceed to the command center.
And here's another chest. First I have to fight first. Let's put Titus back in here. And Lulu, Blizzard. And Orin will attack that guy.
That's how it's done.
Remedy. Okay. Fire should work well against this guy. And that's not a lot of damage, but it's something. And Blizzard.
In the end, I wasn't able to stop them, as you can see. But seeing their fierce determination, I couldn't just sit there. So I decided that I would do everything in my power to help them.
That's bad. Really? Okay. So Titus, I need to kill that. Lulu, she is silenced. As you see, I can't do any magic, so let me don't. There we go. Echo screen. Good thing I bought those. That gets rid of silence. Okay. I'm gonna put Waka in here. I'm gambling with Lulu's life. I know she has only 3 HP. Titus, I'm gonna replace him with Yuna. And White Magic Cure. Black Magic, Blizzard. Alright, I'm gonna take another break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm actually going to end this on the next save sphere. Alright, I need Orin back in here to attack the guy on the far left. Let's put Titus back in here to attack that guy. And Black Magic Blizzard. Alright, another chest here. Another high potion. Used to have a very difficult time in this area the first few playthroughs because I did not really do any grinding until later on in the game. So it's a good idea to grind pretty much where I was before, right before this part, this video, the previous video where I cut that one short. Right around there is where I grinded, and it's a pretty good place to grind. You know, get as much levels as you possibly can. I don't see a need for you to spend a whole lot of time there. I only got 10 additional levels. Give this to the Lady Summoner and grant us your help when the time comes. X potion. Alright. If we go here, we can actually go down. And I believe there is something down here. Alright, so I'm gonna put Waka in here. Skill, Dark Attack. I'm gonna use Black Magic Fire on the little plants. Orin should be able to kill the plant. Yes, okay, good. Waka, I will attack. I'm gonna take Lulu out and put in Titus.
Got you covered.
I would Dark Attack again, but it's pretty close to being done, so.
Farewell.
There we go. That's a lot of experience. Alright, there's a chest. I forgot what was in here. An armlet. Forgot who uses armlets. Kimari does. Berserk and Dark. Yeah, not really worth it. Alright. Put Lulu back in so I can use Blizzard. And Orange should be able to kill that thing.
That's how it's done.
Alright, if you look to the left of the screen, you can see an Albed primer. So I need to go over there and get that. Alright, I'm going to try to get everybody involved in this fight, just to get everybody more levels. So I will special cheer. Black magic. Let's use thunder. Alright, Orin. Just simple attack. Gonna put Waka in there and use dark attack. Yuna in there to heal Waka. Orin will just attack, replace Waka with Kimari. And that should be everyone. And I'll put Waka back in here. No, I'll put Titus back in here.
No problem.
Farewell.
There we go.
That's how it's done.
So Lulu's all set to get all of her new magic abilities. So the next save sphere, I will get the sphere grid done for everybody and then save and then just call quits. Which is right here. Alright, so let's save. Alright, let's work on the sphere grid. Titus. Move. Let's... yeah, let's move here. Good, Titus needs more strength. I'm actually going to move. Alright, so Kimari only gained 1. So he's just going to have more defense. Waka gained 3, so he gains new ability. And that ability is Sleep Attack. Alright, Yuna has 2. More magic. Orin has 4. Magic defense and more defense. And he's going to gain more health. The ability coming up is Magic Break. Alright, here we go. Use ability spheres. So I got Thundara, Thyra, Blizzara, and Wadra. Now I'll move again and use speed for more evasion. Alright, that's everybody. I'm going to save it and call quits. Alright, thanks for watching.